Welcome back to the life on my homestead. Welcome to the polytunnel. It's one of my favorite things to grow on a homestead. It's tomatoes. So because of the area and the zone where we live, I'm not really successful growing tomatoes outside of the polytunnel, but inside the tunnel they are doing great. Come along and I show you all the varieties I'm growing this year and how they are coming on in end of July. I have got 6 raised beds in this polytunnel, pretty much growing all sorts in here all year round. Summertime is always about tomatoes, wintertime more about salad, greens and this kind of stuff. So let's start with this raised bed and what's around in here. I've got lots of pots as well. So I've got 4 pots in here where I grow stevia, lemongrass, fig, and in the back I've got turmeric. And in the bed I have got several tomato plants, but they are nearly reaching the top. As soon as they reach the top, I usually snap it and I'm focusing on the rest of the fruit to ripen. So I don't like when it gets all over the place, jungly, and it just gets messy and you don't give a chance then to the rest of the tomatoes to dry. I have got, most of these tomatoes are quite new to me again, so I am really interested to see how they're gonna do. This one's called Black Indigo Rose. So I think I've got 2 Black Indigo Rose growing in here. They are quite darky color. Sometimes they got, is this one is the Black Indigo Rose? Or there's the Cherry Drop. Let me just climb in and have a look. But I think, oh, this one is an Indigo Cherry Drop. So this one is an Indigo Cherry Drop and that's got a purple shoulder. That's beautiful. And this one is the Black Indigo Rose, so it's different. Yeah, different in color as well. They're not ready, but not far. They're getting soft. That's how I check these ones. So the ones with green, white, purpley color, you need to, not so hard, just a little bit squeeze it to know if they are ready to pick. And if they are a little bit getting soft, I usually pick them. So Black Indigo Rose, and that was the, what was it again? That was the Indigo Cherry Drop. Right, come along. Then we've got some bigger varieties in here. Look how big they are now, and they're still growing. Because till they don't start turning in color, they're still growing, and that can take a long time. So this one is called Red Ox Heart. Red Ox Heart. Next to the another Red Ox Heart. So another Red Ox Heart. So many different varieties I'm growing. Rio Grande. This one's called the Rio Grande. That's an Orange Russian. Rio Grande Orange Russian. Montserrat. Both of these are Montserrat. This one is the White Queen. I think the next garden tour is going to be very interesting in this polytunnel when they actually gonna reach their final color and size to see what they really look like. That's a White Queen. I'm very interested about this one. Montserrat, Rio Grande, Red Ox Heart, yeah, the same things, and Orange Russian. I've got Cecilia growing in here, make it a little jungle, encourage the bees and insects coming in so they can pollinate the flower at the same time while they're here. I've got marigold growing here, lemon balm, nasturtium, all sorts of flowers. Calendula, look, yeah, beautiful. Right, just before I finish off this bed, just show you all these along in little pots. They are all acacia. They're gonna be acacia trees, need to be planted out. If we come along here, I have got quite a few chard growing in here. They are rainbow chard. I love growing chard. I can grow chard all year round. They're very hardy. And I can even do good in a green polytunnel in the summer. Look, I mean, the size of these, they are larger than my arm. And they've come all different colors. So they come from all these orangey color to that yellow, green, red. So I just love them, and they are delicious. Delicious making stir fries, in stews, soups, fresh eating. They're really, really nice. I have got 2 tomatillo plants growing in here. They are now set in fruit. Look how beautiful they are in this husk. They are ready when the husk goes papery and they start opening, and you'll see inside that little green, look like a tomato looking fruit coming through. This is a ground cherry, very similar flower. Look how beautiful this flower is. So their flowers are very similar to the tomatillo, and they set exactly the same thing, just smaller husk and a little like cherry looking yellow fruit inside them. So I've got a few ground cherries growing here, some chard. This needs to go to the chickens now. In a path I've got chard and sorrel growing. That will give to the animals, or we can eat them. The next bed I've got in here, cucumber. If you believe, if you know, this is one plant, and look how many we are harvesting like every day. As you see, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see? It's absolutely loaded. And here we've got some more. Look at this. Oh wow, they are really need harvesting now. They're absolutely loaded. So I'm trialing this method that you're going up in a string. Let's see how they do. What else we've got in here? I've got sweet potatoes. These are sweet potatoes along the cucumber. I've got some chard, quite a few sorrel growing here, basil, calendula, marigold. Yeah, and in this bed we've got, this is a ginger mint. Smells absolutely gorgeous. And I've got lots of tomatoes again. The varieties I had to look. So where are these? So this one, it's a Rio Grande. Next to it I have got San Marzano, and then black cream. Got some gherkin growing here and carrot going to seed and more sorrel. Never ending my jungle. I've got, if I go the other side, I have got some black indigo rose again, sweet million, sun gold, Montserrat, muchamel. Yeah, right. And I've got all these nasturtiums growing. Nasturtiums. I've got yacon plant going in here in this pot. You eat the tubers like potatoes. And another little one in here I'm experimenting. That's an elephant ear. It's really small. So I think that's it. We've got one more bed. The 2 more beds in the end to show you. So red Russian kale. I've got quite a few. I've got a few melon growing in here. Look at the color of this chard. How beautiful is this? Look at this. I think I'm also growing chard because how pretty it is. I've got a few ginger. Look, all these ginger plants all along growing. More red Russian kale. So this is a muchamel variety of tomatoes. This is pineapple. I'm growing in here. I'm just telling you the varieties because there's not much to see at the moment till next month. San Marzano. I've got quite a few San Marzano, I think 5, 6 of growing. green zebra. I'm quite interested about that one as well. Yeah, and I've always got the same companion plants, you know, the calendula, the nasturtium. I've got basil, kale. I'm harvesting lots of basil as well now. And this on the end, it's an oca. You harvest the oca after the first frost and you eat the little tubers. This is a volunteer tomato, I'm not sure what it is. First time I was growing these in a hanging basket, some tomatoes. I'm not sure what I don't know. I think I prefer growing them and like this, the indeterminate variety. And the last bed is also tomatoes. So I've got Black Russian. I'm just gonna tell you, if you come along here, I'll show you actually how wonderful, how big they are in this side. So this is the Brandywine Black. This is the Red Ox Heart. Along I've got Orange Russian, Pineapple, and Buffalo Steak. Buffalo Steak, it's actually really nice and prolific. I started to now cutting back the leaves so the more light come in. Covered around nasturtium, and this is Kellogg's Breakfast. This one is a White Queen, Green Zebra. Every single tomato plant is different in here. So Monstera, Mortgage Lifter, yeah, Gardener's Delight. And I've got another melon growing in here, and loofah, with winding up like a grapevine. That's what you can see. That's my loofah. What I try to do, make a sponge out of it, wash it for washing a sponge. I can show you actually. I've got some on it now. Look, they grow like gods, like cucumber looking. They are still tiny, so you have to wait and see if they're gonna mature. I've got an eggplant growing here, eggplant and tequila sunrise, sweet pepper, got some more basil, nasturtium, and marigold in here, calendula, that's charred. So yeah, what do you think? How much food I cramped in this small space, unbelievable. So yeah, I've also put, look, it's called the Giant Prague Celeriac. This one's got like this purple tinge color, so that'll be nice to see. The melon is not set fruit yet, that's more an experiment. I'm not really good growing melons in my climate. Red Russian kale, see all these that needs now harvesting. If you look, this basil, they're going to seed. So if I snip the one where the flowers are, well, actually I can use this up, dehydrate or fresh eat, and that will encourage, can you see, encourage them to bush out, so it will be even more growing. But you need to do this often, otherwise if it goes to seed, then you lose the plant. So yeah, and I've got lots of dill growing as well. So yeah, this is my polytunnel in July 2021. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll bring you back August, and the August one's gonna be very interesting because that's when we're gonna see how the tomatoes are turned out. Thanks for watching. Bye.